Hey, what's up guys, Max here, and today is the announcement that we get all the information for the next month of April and what's coming into the game. So we got two new champions already. You guys kind of know, I think we all got the clues, and Kabam actually did officially release who the two new champions are going to be, which is Shocker and Sandman. And I believe based on this information here, we're going to be getting Shocker first and then followed by Sandman. Both look really interesting. It's going to be fun to uncover what they're going to be doing this month. Of course, the month of March is coming to an end, so we got to put Bishop and Viv back on the shelf and basically not play with them and just kind of focus up on these new champions for this month. Going with the champions, just to talk about the month of March, phenomenal champions, great champions. I'm still considering and on the fence about having those champions or saving rank 4 materials for those champions after like hours of testing on both champions. I think they're great, but I'm hoping that these new champions, Shocker and Sandman, have something to offer that I'm just kind of like I'm missing and I'm just craving for. So we'll see. We'll see what they come with. Can't wait to test them. So those are going to be the two new champions. Another thing we're going to be getting is this new daily quest, which was oh boy, did this new daily quest have so many issues when it comes to the announcement. Kabam did a great job at actually letting us know prior to them rolling this out. I think they wanted to test the waters and hear the feedback and hear everything that the community had to give. At the end of the day, the way it's gone so far, I think it's gone in a good direction. Meaning they put the announcement out for everybody to give some feedback. They heard from the videos, they heard it from the forums, they heard it from Twitter, Reddit. Just I think their eyes were just kind of all over the place when it comes to this information. I think the changes, I can't officially talk about the changes here right now that are being implemented. And I think it's again like just I was like we had talked about. I was expecting that the changes were gonna end up in a little bit of a medium. You know, they came out very aggressive at the beginning, showing like kind of lowballing us when it comes to what they were changing. Our expectations were gonna be up here, and like the results are gonna be kind of like I don't want to say they're taking it. It's if I had to put a percentage and they came in at a 0% and we want to be at 100%, I feel like the changes that they're gonna be rolling out are like 70%, you know, it's not at the half point, it's a little bit above the half point, maybe 65% or something like that, you know. So once those changes go live and we can talk about it, then we'll make a separate video discussing how and what I might be thinking I might be doing for the future when it comes to this new daily quest that's going to be implemented. One tip, one hint I can give you if this has not been released, or if it gets released at the same time, it's no longer going to be Monday through Friday. So that is a good change for it, at least, right? The big announcement too is Act 8, Chapter 2. We've been waiting for this. A lot of kind of like leaks have been done already on the boss. Leaks have been done on what the boss looks like prior to this, like weeks ago. So that is finally out, and this. Obviously this is the announcement that's coming out, but it's also being coming out towards the end of the month. So that is one thing I wanted to know, and I officially did not know. So just like I really did not know this until hours before releasing of this video. I chose not to look at this information because I really wanted to not know, you know. But here now we know that this is coming out at the end of the month, so it kind of behooves you to start either farming while we're still in the old version of the game, go into the farm area for revives. Whether you're gonna be able to carry those before expiring, it's, you know, we don't know exactly the launch date of 8.2, but it's coming next month. So hopefully it's around the middle. And again, like I said, I'm gonna be farming. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete this content immediately as soon as it comes out. I like I said, I have some kind of strategy that I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing, but I do want to have some revives in my stash, at least ready to go for at least some kind of completion of the chapter. You know, I'm probably gonna burn some revives, so I don't know if I'll get to the boss. The boss looks very interesting, but yeah, at least I'm gonna be starting farming. I'm gonna be farming in the next couple of days. So the summoner's engagement, guys, this is actually a super cool change. I read all the details about this one. We'll make a separate conversation or just video, part of this video on this. Actually, that's going to be very cool. So it's a brand new 7-day alliance event, replacing all the existing 1, 3, and 5-day alliance events, rewarding you and your alliance with some of the most valuable resources in the game just for completing fights. We've needed this update for such a long time, so very good update when it comes to this. I'm glad to see this being finally implemented. It's been such a long time that we've been waiting for this, but hopefully with this rollout, they put a platform in place where they can easily tweak them and keep upgrading and upgrading as they come along. So I hope that's to see. Champion updates. So Spider-Man Classic has a new look and a new kit. Check out that spotlight for more information. So we're going to be looking in that. I didn't get a chance to practice Spider-Man myself, the classic. So I'm interested to actually go in there and see what he has in his kit and what that looks like. Bugs and fixes and improvements. Actually, this one coming soon. Masteries have been removed from the mastery table. So if you ever wonder, you know, what those masteries were 7 years now, come April 2023, we're officially getting those removed, and those are going to be gone. So no longer you're going to have that issue with wondering, you know, when is Kabam going to change that. That's probably the only one. I think the other Gallon fixed an issue with Gallon Sig where resistant buffs gained are more sometimes rounded down. So I think that's an interesting fix. And then other than that, nothing really stood at me when it comes to some of the fixes for this month. I did hope to see some battleground fixes, but it doesn't look like they're implementing any right away. You know, they might be kind of slowly fixing them throughout the month, but nothing that has been spotted out on the battleground fixes. So let's jump into the summoner engagement information to kind of cover that really quick. And I wish I could cover this one, but like I said, we'll keep that on a separate video, especially since there's more to talk about. There's so many mixed emotions on the community. I don't want to say I had my mixed emotions. I think I was a little bummed the fact that they announced it, and I didn't agree with it. But this new outcome, like I said, I'll take. You know, I'm gonna take it. So that's kind of like my feelings towards it. And obviously, it's their game. We play it. They need us as the customer base. They need us as the player base. At the end of the day, though, it's their game. They can do whatever they want with it. If they wanted to shut it down and just focus on a new game and just create a new games, they could do that too. But yeah, I guess it looks good what they came up with. So let's talk about the summoner engagement and what those rewards are going to look like. Let me bring that on screen now. Okay, guys, so here's the information that we got from Kabam to be able to release and kind of like share with these videos. So the summoner engagement is starting April 3rd, new 7-day alliance events. Here's the intro on this. It says, starting April 3rd, we're making a major change to the alliance events that will be consolidated all in one. Instead of a 1, 3, and 5-day alliance event into a 7-day event that rewards you for what you do in the contest every day completing fights. The summoner engagement is the yin to the summoner's advancement yang. So that's kind of interesting how they said that, but or put that there. All right. Anywho, this is a basically announcement by Kabam. If you want to go ahead and read it, this is the post right there. Let's take a look at how we earn points. And let's see the breakdown here. So each event will also have a feature game mode that 2x's the points. Remember to check in every week to see if that's weak feature modes are in Alliance War, Alliance Quest, Incursions, Battlegrounds, or the Arenas. Of course, the Arenas are probably going to be the fastest and easiest way to get your points. Battlegrounds for those that are just diehard Battlegrounds fanatics and all they do now is Battlegrounds. Incursions, that'd be interesting to see. I don't see that being too high. Alliance Quest and War, I see those being even. I got a feeling that these Alliance War and Quest are probably going to get combined both into one. But here is let's zoom in. Here's the points and basically the description. It says defeated 1-star opponent in the arena, 5 points. Defeat a 7-star opponent in the arena, 35 points. So those are coming soon, guys. Those are coming soon. 7 stars in the since they're already implementing how many points you're getting in there. Okay, win a fight against the 7-star opponent in Battlegrounds. Whew. 350 points. 7 stars are coming soon. Also, Alliance War, 560 points. You're going to be wanting those 7-star fights, those boss fights, or whatever they decide to put a 7-star in. Defeat a 7-star opponent in Quest, daily stuff. And so same thing, but you can see that basically Incursions, as it sits, it's Battlegrounds, which we're going to be going up against a lot of opponents at 300 points. Incursions giving you about 120. So to maximize the points, it's really going to be, again, focused around Alliance War and Battlegrounds. So we've always said it before in the past, like you can tell by where Kabam focuses or puts attention to when it comes to rewards or points in this case, is where they want you as a player to be in. You know, they want you to be in Battlegrounds. They want you to be in Alliance War. So that is a good point of view of, like, again, kind of where, if you never thought about it that way, or if you knew about it, forgot about it, is, well, here's something that Kabam won't openly say or tell you, but they show you based on the points. They want you playing Alliance War and Battlegrounds. So all the rewards of the previous 135 day events and much more are represented between Summoner Engagement and the newly updated Summoner Advancement. So let's take a look at the peak milestones now. So starting very low, you know, with the basic rewards, 5,000 points. You're going to get 1 T3 basic catalyst and so on, 1,000 loyalty now, some battle chips, and that's it. But let's focus on the bottom one because everybody's going to be going for the 750,000 points. It's quite a lot of points, but keep in mind this is broken down into 7 days. So even if we did the math, let me just grab my phone here, as I was not expecting to do this. You're looking at about 100,000, 107. I'm gonna round up 108,000 points per day. Whether you get those from Battlegrounds, keep in mind there's going to be a double booster. They mentioned already that keep an eye out for the 2x booster. But let's say you're in Battlegrounds at 108,000 points. So if you're going to be in Battlegrounds, you're going to be playing quite a lot of Battlegrounds, 360 matches, and then each time you match, let's say you match twice, that's about 180 matches you're going to have to do in a total of a period of a week, 7 days, if you only got your points from Battlegrounds. So it is quite a lot of points to get to this final 750. I don't know if that's going to be alliance based or individually based, but I think engagement peak milestones, it doesn't tell me. Man, I want to say this is going to be alliance based. So if it is, you're not doing all that yourself. It feels like it should be because of the amount of points. Let me see, summoner engagements. Yeah, I think it's going to be alliance based. I think they made a comment to it as basically, let me see, all rewards previous, such as more represent between summoner engagement, blah, 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 blah. I think they mentioned it somewhere up here. Yeah, alliance events, major change to alliance events. So yeah, so this is your entire alliance. So basically, as long as your alliance is focused in playing some kind of battleground, some alliance war, some questing, you got some guys making arena, 750,000 in a 7-day period should not be difficult to achieve. But for that, you're going to be getting 18,000 T5 basic catalyst fragments, You're going to be getting some ISO, which is much needed. Actually, I'm running very low. You get some loyalty, which is really good for those guys that need it, which is mainly being used in battle in Alliance War. Some interesting battle chips, because battle chips can be looked at, even though they're not necessarily still RNG, but it can be looked at as units. So you can get some good RNG in a period of a month, you know, and open those and maybe get some units out of it. Incursions artifacts for some crystals and champions. One health boost, one attack boost. It doesn't tell us what kind of attack boost, but one champion boost. You get 50,000 gold and then 60,000 units and then 3 energy refills. I think those are about the same, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, at the end of every 7 days, multiply this basically times 4, because if the month, you're going to be able to get this at least 4 times throughout the month, or 3 times at a minimum. But rank rewards. Rank rewards are interesting. So once your alliance meets the milestones, you're going to get something called rank rewards. And then depending on how many points. So let's say ideally you did 1 million points instead of 750, and that slotted your alliance in that top 10. Well, you would end up with 22,500 T5 class fragment selector, which is going to be great for just getting those catalysts, especially now that everybody's taking a lot of champions to rank 3, rank 4. We're seeing kind of a need for these T5 selectors. You're going to get 11,250 T3 alpha fragments, 14,250 T6 basic fragments, catalyst fragments. This is kind of cool. You get 10 6-star signature stones. And this is every week, guys. This is every week. So those are going to stack up. Those resources, everything that they're giving us here. You get 3 T4 class catalyst selectors. So those are neat. It looks like it doesn't change until the bottom here, which is 500 to 1,000. You know, overall, like even if you're in the top 100, let's say you're not going to be pushing for these engagements, summoner engagement changes for every 7 days. You're in the top 100 alliance at 9,000, T5 selector, 40 to 4,500. All these rewards end up being really good. I mean, it's not the T6 basic catalyst fragment that you want, but it's the T5 basic at least. You get something towards some rank up materials. Overall, I think, like I said, it's just, I'm just happy that this change is being implemented, and it finally, they dedicated the time and manpower and energy to like rework these out and just go through them and just implement them this year of 2023. One of the early implementations that towards the good of the game and the community, 100% for sure with this. But yeah, just wanted to cover this. I know we probably got super long-winded now when it comes to everything that's coming out in April, and it's not much too. But guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Stop by the live stream. I'll be back streaming on Sunday. I won't be able to stream for the next couple of days, but let me know what you think. Because I'll be in the comments, so let me know what you think, guys. I think, like I said, it's super cool. I can't wait to do the video on the other topic that I mentioned couldn't talk about yet. But thumbs up, at least on my end, on what's happening this month. Excited for the 2 new champions. Excited to test out Spider-Man. A lot of stuff coming out this month. So stay tuned. Subscribe, guys, if you have not, and you kind of like want to follow the channel, want to follow me and everybody in the live streams. It's super fun in there. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.